Imagine waking up one day to find your entire country erased from the world map. No headlines, no history books, no one even talking about it. Today, we're diving into the story of an empire that vanished overnight, a story that history tried to hide until now. The year was 1453, a time of empires, wars, and conspiracies. In the heart of Europe, a small but powerful kingdom had flourished for centuries. Its people, culture, and wealth were renowned far and wide. But behind the scenes, a dark plot was brewing, a plot that would erase it completely from history. Political rivals, jealous of the kingdom's rising influence, secretly formed alliances with neighboring powers. One night, under the cover of darkness, armies struck from all sides at once. The kingdom's defenses were overwhelmed in an instant. Cities burned to the ground, leaders were captured. What made it so shocking was the speed and secrecy of the attack. Within days, it was as if the empire had never existed. The aftermath was brutal. Survivors fled, scattering across the continent. Archives were systematically destroyed, and historians were silenced, either through bribes or threats. Maps were redrawn, chronicles were rewritten, and the empire's legacy was buried deep. The people who once ruled, fought, and lived there became nothing more than ghosts in the annals of history. Only whispers, a few scattered artifacts, and fragments of stories remained. Generations grew up completely unaware of the kingdom's existence. Its language disappeared, traditions vanished, and its immense wealth was absorbed by the conquerors. The world simply moved on, pretending nothing had happened. But centuries later, scholars studying ancient manuscripts began to uncover the truth. They pieced together the clues, revealing the story of the lost empire. So why was this empire erased? Because acknowledging its existence would have caused political chaos. It would have threatened the legitimacy of the ruling powers and revealed uncomfortable truths about how their own nations were formed. Sometimes history isn't just rewritten, it's completely erased. This story teaches us that power often decides what we remember. Maps and textbooks are not always neutral. If we don't question history, we might never know the full truth about our world. The empire that vanished overnight reminds us that history is fragile and often controlled by those in power. If you want to explore more untold stories, hidden empires, and mysteries history tried to erase, subscribe to our channel. The truth was never meant to stay forgotten. Thanks for watching.